Good Sunday afternoon. Market kind of took a dip there at open. So, yeah, here we are. I am excited about this week. Uh, Close to passing Top Step account, close to passing an account with Apex, close to passing one with Lucid, and then I'm working on some more Apex accounts as well. And so right now they've got 80% off. They did extend that PA sale, which I'm happy about. But yeah, so right now they got 80% off. And then, so yeah, use my code Blues Trades. We'll get the 80% off, and yep, go from there. So this is the Top Step Combine. Here on Quant Tower is the on Quant Tower is all the Apex accounts. I'm still using the Strat, right? Because that's always going to be like my number one thing. But I'm also using order flow now, and that's one reason why I kind of wanted to put the majority of my accounts into Quant Tower, so that I can easily copy trade them and get them all in there. For Flower Trader, no, I am not copy trading all of them. Absolutely not. So I've got, I think like 4 or 5 accounts here in Quant Tower. And then I've got the Lucid account on Trade-of-8. And then also have the Top Step account on their platform. So no, I am not copy trading them all together. I don't like to do that. It makes me nervous. But I'll copy them in batches, right? And the great thing about Quant Tower is you can go in here and you can stop it, or like I could go in here and remove accounts, or I could uncheck them, whatever I want to do there. So currently, yes, I'm copy trading 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm copy trading 4 accounts past the leader. So 5 total there. These are mostly larger accounts. So this is like, let's see. I think most of these are either, I think there's 150K in there. There's 150K. Okay. So the lead account is a 50K. Then I've got 150K there, a 250K there, a 300K there, and a 50K there. So what's great about this is that with Quant Tower, now I did subscribe to what they call their advanced features, just so I could copy trade more than one rhythmic connection, because the lead account is not an Apex one, it's a different one. However, if you want to just do like one firm, you can do that in the copy trader is free, it's built in. But the beauty of this is that I didn't have to pay for a copy trader, right? Because it is built into Quant Tower. But the multipliers, depending on whatever size account it is, I can change this multiplier, right? So like if I want to take a more size in a 300K and a 250K, I could double this multiplier. So like, let's just say for instance, this number account, that's a 300K. So what I could do is in the copy trader, I could go in here and that number, I can multiply this, let's just say 3 times, right? 0.00. So I could then save that. Oh, I guess I can't while it's running. Okay, well, let me stop it and then I'll show you. So I can hit stop, go in here to settings, and then let's just say on that particular account, I wanted to change that multiplier. I could do that, right? Should be able to save. Okay, now I can run it and go back here and it's saved. So I like that I could switch up the multipliers on that. So right now this is just MES. So it's going to multiply, like let's say I take 1 MES in that lead account, it's going to copy to 3 MES in the follower account. So that's a great thing about the Quant Tower built-in copy trader. And like I said, I didn't have to buy a copy trader, right? I really like the Trade Syncer copy trader, but I'm just not, at this point, like, I'm just not willing to pay the $50 a month to, execute, basically just to be able to execute from TradingView. So yeah, so while I'm at my desk, I can just execute from Quant Tower, and it'll just copy trade all the ones in Quant Tower. And 5 accounts is enough for me to copy trade. Like I don't, you know, I I just don't want to. I just don't want to put all of my accounts at risk. Hey Mona, good to see you. I did catch a little bit of this downside right there at open. Just one micro. Sometimes I like, I'll jump into a trade right at open just to catch the initial direction. But I don't really like to go too heavy initially on that initial direction. So a lot of times I'll just do just a couple micros for that. There's just been so many times, like over the past couple years, that I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just not gonna beat around the bush. Trading from my phone when I had no business. I think as you mature as a trader, you learn when not to trade as much as you learn when to trade. So there've just been so many times where I had no business trading whatsoever. And that's another reason why I don't want to use TradeSync and execute from TradingView, because I have a tendency to trade on TradingView on my phone and you don't get the best execution. So, changing the way I do things this year. And I used to be embarrassed too. I'd be on stream, didn't take a trade. I'd be embarrassed about that. Think I had to be in a trade, while I was on the stream. I don't have to. I don't have to. If I sit here for an hour tonight and don't take a trade, then that's just the way it is. I'm trying to be more patient and just take quality setups versus feeling like I have to be in a trade at all times, because I don't. And sometimes I feel like the more information you can gather, the more you can make good quality decisions versus just rushing into a trade. So there's that too. Maybe slow going here tonight. There's seems like the volume's kind of low compared to normal Sunday nights. Just seems like a little bit lower volume. So we did have an outside hour here to start this session, and the way you can tell that is, if I can get my scroll wheel to work correctly. The way you can tell that is we had a 2 down, came up, so we went above the previous high, and then we came all the way back down through it. So we are outside hour at the moment on ES. And you can see the order flow right here. So, so we have more sellers than buyers. Right here at the open, it was kind of even, and then the sellers just, just stepped in. So, but yeah, I'm learning a lot about order flow. I don't know as much as I would like to know. But yeah, I'm enjoying reading the chart, so far with the order flow. I did want to look at a TPO chart as well. I did sort of set this up earlier, but I didn't put it in the bind, so it didn't stay. So that's fine. We can, zoom in and out on that. So basically the way this works is this is a TPO chart, and whereas this one is a cluster, but this TPO chart will show you where the point of control is. So I do like that. Right now the point of control is up at 7,000 on ES. And then if you zoom in, you can see all these letters, right? So this one right now, I've got it on, I meant to do letters. Okay, so we got letters. Each one of these, let's see, aggregation, 30 minutes, each one of these is going to be a 30-minute, but also a 1 tick. So how that's going to work is, if I can get this back, this whole bar is going to be 30 minutes worth of information with each 1 tick on ES in this bar. So when this bar closed, again, now the point of control may move. I'm not exactly sure. I am, learning a lot about order flow and volume profile and TPO cluster charts. So, but the way, from everything I can gather, so this is going to show me the point of control. And then, you've got your value area high, value area low. It should show that. If I have it set up correctly, I'm not sure that I do. So that, let's see, what is that? Oh, that's the volume. That's the volume analysis. Where is... Okay. So this will also show me the volume analysis. Just kind of think about it as flipped on its side in a way. So you can see right now there's a lot of volume down here, or that took place down there at about 69.95. In fact, that's probably where like a lot of the volume took place so far. Looks like, yeah, so we had here, I think that would have been a previous area high, maybe? Yes, looks like. Or maybe the close. Maybe the previous close? No, I would think that close would be down here. But anyway, make a long story short, this is just gives you a lot more information about where the selling and buying took place within a candle. Kind of like this does, this cluster. It just tells you where a good majority of the buyers and the sellers are and what happened within that candle. So it just gives you like more information, just, versus just looking at a straight candle chart, if that makes sense. And any prop firm that has a license for quant, or that will give you a license for Quant Tower, you'll be able to see this information. Otherwise, you have to pay for the full license for Quant Tower. And again, I'm not willing to do that. So I would rather pay a one-time fee at a prop firm that will give me that full license for Quant Tower. And then I can see that information, based upon a one-time fee. So I bought a challenge with one of the prop firms that gives a full license for Quant Tower, and so I was able to get that. So yeah, so I know Lucid offers it. Day Traders offers it. I think the new one, I can't remember what it's called. I think there's a new one out there that offers it as well. But I would not do a monthly. I wouldn't do a challenge with one that you have to pay every month. Just find a prop firm that gives you, that's a one-time fee, and you can get the full license for Quant Tower. I'll probably just put that TPO chart down on, just minimize it, because I don't need to see it constantly. I think I like the cluster a little bit better, but it is still good to see the TPO chart. Probably just stay on stream here for about an hour tonight. I don't see, it's so weird. Well, I think it was last Sunday I got off stream. I'm like, I don't see anything to do. And then it's like the market just moved all of a sudden. You know what? Let me look at gold. I want to see what gold's looking like right now. Are we on J or H? I think we're on J contract for gold. Ooh. Gold really gapped, if that's the true contract, is it? Let's see here. Yeah, looks like it. Whew, gold is running its ass off. It is inside this mother bar if you look on the daily. So the other thing I'm getting away from is thinking, oh, okay, well, I'll just take a short right here because it's going up so much. No. Don't step in front of a running train. So, anyway, let's do the fib on the mother bar, because if you've watched my channel at all, you know I love to do that. And also, if you want to look at a great video about trading inside a mother bar range, just go to YouTube and type in trading inside a mother bar range by Rob Smith, and it'll come up. Let me see if I can find it real quick, and I will show you. Let's see here. Right here, Rob Smith, trading inside a mother bar. Copy.
Rob, I understand that trading inside of mother bars is tricky as price action starts all over again and can be choppy. On the other hand, every one has its mother bar. Can you please explain when it is good to enter a 1-2 reversal trades or rev